Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, sunny Arizona. So, I wanted to do a quick updated house plant tour. My mom has a lot of landscape plants that I want to share, but she also has a lot of potted cactus and succulents that I wanted to share. And there are a few that we're going to be deconstructing, reconstructing, repotting. She waited till I got here so that I could do it with her because she knows I love it and it's like my therapy. So let's get started on this tour, shall we? We're going to start in the front of the house. All right, so right over here on the left side of the house, she's got a little pygmy palm, I believe it is, potted up in this huge concrete planter. Now, the sun seems to be burning these off. They have a local landscaper in the area, and he said that this is totally natural because if you look in the center, there's all this new growth. This is all new. So apparently this is just what happens out here. Everybody knows palm trees are a tropical plant and they grow in the tropics, and we're in the desert here. So the heat will scorch the leaves when it gets to be this hot. They had record-breaking temps this week. So that's kind of why this is happening, they said, but it should bounce right back and it should not kill the plant in any way, shape, or form. See, if you look in the center there, that's all new growth there. So it should be okay. All right, on to this one. She said that this did not have a tag, but it's grown quite a bit, and it almost looks like it could be a euphorbia of some sort. I'm not sure what, but look at it, it's blooming. Can you guys see that? How cool is that? She's got 5 in this planter here, and they're all blooming, which is pretty cool. Must be pretty happy. Even though I do notice some dead leaves here that need to be cleaned up. This one looks really good. It's still pretty happy. The sun is brutal out here, guys, so even with cactus and succulents, it can scorch them. Over here, she's got a little tiny agave plant planted right in the ground, which I'm really jealous of. I wish we could do this in Chicago. How cute is that? So cute. Here is another, I believe this is a parlor palm. And let's just take a look at those spines in the center there. Those are like needles, guys. Crazy, right? And these grow in the center, they grow brown and then they span out, which is kind of cool. And then they turn green. See how like compacted they are in the center there? Shoot, I don't know if you could see it, and I can't get my hand back there. Sorry. But they're super compacted, and then they fan out and create this really cool pattern. Come on, camera. Focus here, camera. Goodness. Super cute. Here we have another type of agave. It's got all that new growth in the center there. Love it. This is a bigger one. They planted this in the ground last year when they moved here, and it was like half the size. So it's grown pretty nicely. They have these really cute solar lights that light up their landscape at night, which I think is awesome. Makes it look really pretty out here. These, I believe, are Mexican fence post cactus. They were so tiny when she planted them in the ground. Probably half the size of this one. And this is also, I also took 2 cuttings from this and I have them potted in pots in my house in Chicago. And I just can't believe how big they get out here, and fast too. I mean, they probably grew like 5 times their size in a year. So, I mean, in the next 5 years or so, this thing should be as big as the house, I would imagine, which is awesome. Another palm tree, which is much more full. And then if we come around over here, they have this little barrel type cactus. I think this might be a type of a saguaro, possibly, but it's kind of leaning to one side, and I told her she might have to put like a stake here but it was just this one, half the size of it a year ago, and it popped out these 3 babies, like within the past year. Isn't that cool? So cute. And here is another little agave. This one is more of a silver color than the one that's back over there. I think I like this one better. It's got like a blue hue to it. Really pretty. It's gonna get big. Okay, now if we go over here, this is, I'm not sure what kind of a bush this is. This is a lantana, yellow variety lantana. And the flowers on here are super cute. See if I could, there we go. Aren't they pretty? They smell good too. She doesn't like the way they smell, but I love it. There's another palm there. Here is a rosemary bush, which gets pretty crazy, and the fragrant, oh my gosh, like it just smells so incredible. And you can definitely cook with it. There's another lantana there, which has like a more orange color flower than yellow. This is going to be a really pretty bloom in the fall because it's got those fall colors. They almost remind me of mums, but they're much hardier than mums. I can never remember the name of this bush, but it pops out the coolest, red blooms. Come on, camera. There we go. And it's really soft. Can't remember the name of it. Let me know in the comments if you know the name of this one. Here is another palm. And then another little baby palm here. This is a fan palm. See how it kind of has that fan shape? I think that's so cool. These get really big as well. Another palm. They like their palm trees. And here's some potted cacti. Let's start here. This one I believe is a bunny ear. These things are fierce. She went to go repot this and got these spines in her fingers and couldn't get them out for like days. And I love these almost like Aztec design planters. I think they're super cute. All right, here is more of the Mexican fence post cactus with a piece of dog hair on there, which is hilarious. They have 2 dogs. Pot it up in this terracotta. These eventually, once they outgrow this pot, will go right back in the ground over by those other ones over there. But for now, they're happy here. I am going to take a few of these pads off of this one and take it home with me. Adam from Not Dude recommended I do it after I posted a picture of this on my Instagram page. And I was like, that's such a good idea because propagating these, you can easily just snip right here at the base, let it callus over, and pot them up, and they will grow super fast. So hers needs a little trim anyway, so we might do that before I go home. And this will eventually go in the ground as well. And what's nice about Arizona is you can put all of these in the ground eventually, and they'll all thrive. So here's another cactus barrel, and unfortunately, this one is dying. She doesn't know why. She thinks she may have overwatered it. This one still looks really good. So in our repotting video, I think we're going to take this one out of this pot and toss that out and put this little guy somewhere else. Told her, don't overwater him, Mom. Another bunny ear here. Bunny ear or angel wings? Can't remember. You can also propagate these too. Like snip it right at the base there. And they're easily propagatable. Cute, right? All right, let's go in the backyard. I have these 2 little weeds that keep growing and coming back. Day after day after day. Okay, we're gonna start right at the back sliding door here. This is their patio. It's a little messy, guys. Sorry, but you know, we have 3 kids here. We're on vacation. So this is one of her elephant's bushes, elephant's food, whatever. It's doing really, really well. She waters it pretty much every other day in heat like this, and it's been thriving. So this is one of her favorites out here. This is another, I believe sedum, or it might be another type of elephant's bush. It looks similar. And this one as well. Jay just bought her this money tree, which she's gonna leave in the shade, and she's gonna mist it every day. So we're gonna get this repotted up in another video, but it's super healthy. And then we have a little succulent down here with a little froggy. Super cute. I'm not sure what type of succulent it is, but it's happy in this planter here. The pot's a little big for it, but it's doing good. And then we have these three, and we're going to do some repotting on these as well because a couple of these leaves started to burn. This one looks like a couple of the leaves should come off. So we're gonna get that repotted. And I don't know if you remember in the first video, guys, but this planter was potted up with tons of different succulents, all different colors, and unfortunately, just a little bit of sun every day, like maybe a couple hours worth, ended up burning them. So she had to throw them out. We had to move them. It's a lesson learned. But even in Arizona, things will burn. Succulents are very sensitive. Here is a little cactus on the table over here, potted up. It's doing good. This is our little warty, our Gasteria little warty. And we potted this up in a video last time I was here, and it's actually popped out a couple babies there and here. I don't know if you could see that, but this is super happy, and it's grown since we've potted this up. Here's another agave. We're gonna clean this up tomorrow. It's got new growth in the center there. It's looking really nice. I just bought her these. This is a Crassula watch chain and an aloe vera. Super cute. Here, this is her bedroom door, and this is like right outside her bedroom door. She has these succulents in this planter, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these to another planter, and we're gonna plant another variety of elephant's bush in here. So that'll be in a new video coming pretty soon. And then down here she has a fake plant. No fake plants. No. Right over here we have this cute little hanging basket. It's in the shade all day. And we're gonna take these out of here, put them in another container. So they're kind of growing a little leggy. And we're gonna pot a cactus in here. Over here we have a fire stick, euphorbia, I believe. It's doing okay. It hasn't really grown that much, but it's doing all right. This cute little terracotta cactus. I love this thing. So here we have a planter with nothing in it because one of the succulents she had in here died. So we're gonna put a big cactus in here. And then over here she has another cactus that's super happy in there. And we're gonna put some more in there. And here's the stuff we're working with. That's for another video, guys. I'm excited about it. Sorry about the cicadas, but they try to be louder than me. This is her yard space, and this is all her landscaping here. And she does have some potted plants back there, so we'll get over there. But there's Tippy the turtle. You guys remember Tippy? He's our fave. These are brand new queen palms they just planted, which are so awesome. They're actually still tied up here, if you can see. And they have to do that because with temperatures this hot, if they let them go and the inside of these palm leaves burned, then the whole palm would burn. So they're potted up, they're staked up here, and they're watering them in every day so the roots establish. And then once we get cooler temperatures out here, so like September, October, I think October, they're gonna let those loose, and then the palm leaves will fan down, and I'm excited about that. So we'll have to do an update video on that. Over here is a pygmy. This is a pygmy palm. Same ones as out in front. Here's another lantana, which she just trimmed back because if you saw in my Instagram stories, it was like coming out to the sidewalk, and she's like, it's gonna end up in the pool. So she snipped that back, but it really grows like a ball, pretty much. Super pretty. Back here we have a little cactus, which is super cute. It's almost like a silvery, I don't know, it's got like a silver hue to it. I love these guys. These have grown a lot. Here is I think it's a barrel cactus. I just don't know what kind. Another pygmy palm. got all these little trinkets. I love like all her like stuff all over the place. A little snail. And I love how she put rocks around the palms. Here's another lantana. Now these, unlike outside, the yellow and the orange ones, these are bright fire engine red. Look at that color. That is so pretty. Love that wolf. She has lights on the wolf, and like the shadow casted at night looks really cool. I have to come out here at the end of the video, so stay tuned for a little night tour. Another pygmy, another lantana, some more little trinkets. Here's another queen palm. So same thing with this one. It will, this is a smaller one. It's got it tied up there. And then over here is the fairy castle cactus, which has doubled in size. If you remember my posts in my last videos, it's gotten super big since we potted it up last time. This cute little planter I made for her is sitting on her dining room table, which I love it. She also has a little agave sitting here on this shelf in the corner of the room. One of the few houseplants she has, but super cute. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for this quick little house tour of my mom's place in Arizona. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you know the names of any of those plants that I mentioned out in front, let me know as well, those bushes. Sorry, the mosquitoes. And it's still like 105 degrees out here right now. Anyway, that's all, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. I love all the lights along the fence, the lights in the pool. Looks super cute.